Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Dogecoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the daily chart here, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing a wave A or a wave 1. Of course, in that scenario, you would like to see 3 corrective waves toward the downside in both case scenarios. So in this case, we have, of course, WXY for a Dogecoin, where your W is a zigzag, your X is another zigzag, and your Y is potentially a zigzag as well, with an ending diagonal, of course. And yeah, we are possibly here looking, of course, so far for higher prices, where we would like to see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Towards the upside, your wave 1 here looks like a kind of an impulse as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your wave 4 did not interfere with your wave 1, which is a perfect for an impulse. And we cannot consider this, of course, as a contracting diagonal, knowing that your wave 4 is very short in time based on your wave 2, but yeah, we cannot do anything about it. The time is not a invalidation, and an invalidation based on Elliott wave, it's a guideline. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finishing impulse, ABC for a wave 2, perfect, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, potentially several 4, 5 are expected towards the upside. However, I think that before we expect several 4, 5s here, I think that some 4 5s has finished already here. 4 5 4 5, and then a bigger 4 and a 5 again towards the upside. Now we can see this much more clearer on the 1-hour chart, or on the 4-hour chart. Let's move to the 4-hour chart here with the several 1 2s. As you can see here, you have several 1 2s, which are almost 4 scenarios: 1 2 1 2 1 2. Your green scenario is your main impulse or main wave 3, which it should be an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing a wave 3 in the yellow scenario, therefore 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then finish, of course, your orange scenario for a 1, 2, 3, and then ABC for a wave 4, and then continuation toward the upside. Of course, we were expecting a little bit deeper potentially because of this very extended wave towards the downside. Now, as you can see, for the wave 4 here, it did not really work as a triangle. As you can see, it was expected to be an A, B, C, D, and E. It is a perfect triangle, actually. And yeah, the price action should have moved towards the downside, to be honest with you guys. So something very weird. This is the same like Solana today. It has shown a triangle, and then suddenly it has just moved towards the upside, where yeah, the price should have yeah, moved towards the downside normally after a triangle when your wave E is towards the upside. Therefore, I think the same is repeating as Solana here. It has transformed this triangle to something else corrective, which can be A, B, and a C, guys, where your wave C can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, in that case scenario, you might still in that impulse toward the downside as 1, 2, 3, because your wave 3 is very, very extended, guys. Now it can be an ABC with a very extended wave C. However, we still have to be precautious, of course, because this has higher potential as a wave 3. So in case we are still in a wave 3 here, as you can see, we might of course have an ABC here, and your wave C is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, but preferably that you don't take as this high here or this level where you invalidate, of course, your impulse. At 0.36 cent, you will of course invalidate this impulse by interfering your wave 4 into your wave 1, which is not allowed as an impulse, of course, for yeah, for the rules of an impulse in Elliott wave. And in that case scenario, it is much more required, of course, to move to the downside. For one more wave, of course, it's not really necessarily to come to the 0.5. However, I think that one more wave can still be optional here for a longer wave 4. And looking at the wave 2, by the way, it's not, yeah, it's not really long in time. But if we take the time here, let me check. I love to check sometimes the fib time. So if we take the fib time taken from the top here, yeah, of course, we have passed it so far. Um, Yeah, so we have passed, let's see the double time. Here we go. Yeah. So yeah, even this bottom here for a wave 3 has passed at the double time for a wave 2 in the orange scenario already. So yeah, basically, as again, the time is not an invalidation, so everything is possible. Now, your bearish scenario, guys, your short-term bearish scenario, as we said, of course, that you still have an A, B, and a C, and then, of course, one more wave towards the downside to finish this wave 4 in the orange, and then moving towards the upside. Your bullish scenario, you have finished an ABC here. You have bottomed already for a wave 4. And then you are looking right now for something higher, but the possibility is getting very low. Same as for Solana. You cannot really count 1-2s here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 4 1-2s. That is, of course, a very, very low possibility. Plus, that is loss in momentum. Your 1-2 should be towards the upside like this, right? Not going sideways and also not getting lower with the highs. And that is not good, of course, for a bullish pattern. Therefore, I think this might be an A, possibly wave B as A, B, C, D, E as a triangle, right? And then, of course, yeah, possibly as a triangle here, sorry, wave E, A, B, C, D, E, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very simple, A, B, C. And yes, then finishing this wave 4 and then moving towards the downside. So to be honest, higher possibility, a little bit still bearish for one more wave towards the downside. If we take a look at the 1 hour chart just to check on this impulse, if we are looking here even, okay, if this is 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finished wave 3, then 4, 5. Yes. So we are still looking for one more wave for 5, preferably again to not take the 0.36. Once you take this, let's write it here, in a validation of a bearish scenario. Okay, so in that case scenario here, you will invalidate this. This impulse towards the downside, and then yeah, definitely continuation towards the upside. So guys, this is a key level here as well. It tells you here, if you invalidate this impulse, means okay, you're not looking towards the downside anymore and it is impulsive. Even if it touch it like this and then it goes down, something else is gonna unfold, of course, and then continuation towards the upside. Touching this here means we are not going to take the low. Very simple. That was it for Dogecoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.